Hello, everybody. This is Peter Palmiotti, and this is Making Comics and Art. What is it? Uh, 311? Something like that? Oh, gosh. Anyway, I've been really busy of late, as some of you may know. And there's my cat at the window. I'm not going to let my cat in. I'll try to go as long as I can. Yeah, Rocket's been very needy lately and needs to be around me, but I can't get work done if he's in my face. So, I don't know. I'm going to have to do something about him. But regardless, he's outside, so he can't bother me right now. So this is a piece by Rodney Jacobson. It's not the thickest paper. It's not Bristol, but it's thicker than copy paper. Anyway, I'm inking this up, and I'm going to have it for sale tomorrow. Fingers crossed I finish this today. Rocky, go away. I don't know if you can hear him. But yeah, Rodney sent me a bunch of pieces. I wanted to do this one first. Love Daredevil, love Elektra. And he's phenomenal artist. If you don't know, we previously attempted to do a comic together. It didn't work out. But maybe sometime in the future we can get back to it. He's definitely one of the people I want to be working with. So we'll see. Meanwhile, I'm juggling a lot. I got Smokes of the Fox issue 2. I got The Missing Half. I got Retro, of course. Hawk in New York issue 7. And yeah, I might be getting American Alchemist short story for the second anthology book. Chris mentioned that he's going to start sending out books after Thanksgiving, which is tomorrow here in the U.S. And yeah, there's so much on my plate above and beyond all that. But with the Missing Half, I'm going to be doing a bunch of different books with them. So I don't know what's ongoing or what's miniseries, but we'll see. We'll see as we go. But yeah, it'll be a lot of fun working with those guys. And Smokes a Fox, obviously, if that does really well, there'll be a third issue, and so on and so on. First time working with Mike Barron. He's the writer of Smokes a Fox, so that's exciting. I'm a big fan of Nexus, and Mike's written for years in comics, so I'm sure some of you know him. And yeah, it's just a matter of getting a handle on my schedule. Sort of any, I don't want to say delay, but any space in between me not receiving more pages puts me behind. And that was sort of a recent occurrence, which is why I'm here doing this. It's like this is something I wanted to do, but now I kind of have to do. Is a glare. Yeah, this will be just me working on this for a little bit here, and like I said, I'm going to finish it up off camera, because I want to. Really, I just want to listen to music or an audiobook. Get more into a groove. But I made a post on my Facebook that I do want to improve not only my consistency here on YouTube, but the quality of my videos. And there's a lot more creatively that I want to do. But taking on painting work is priority right now. Yes, Rocket, I hear you. Yeah, I wanted to go an hour. But like I said, he's a meow meow. He's been needy of late. And if he's wide awake, which he is at the moment, I can't have him in the studio. So, but we'll fix that. Yeah, and one of the things I'm missing is I haven't been posting drawings as much, because that's taking a back seat at the moment. Oh, dude, well, there's the book I'm penciling. That was the other thing. I have to get back to that. Of course. There's a lot more above and beyond all that. Meow, meow. So Rodney is pretty tight with his pencils here. But there's, if you know inking, there's always 1,000 ways to interpret. Oh my God, Rocket. It's times like that that my focus gets shot. I might have to there have been times previously where I've had younger cats that I had to put into our little taxis when they were getting wild, and I have to start considering might be time for Rocket to take a sabbatical. Yeah, it's only the what sucks about this apartment. It's, you know, I could put him in the bathroom, but if he starts meowing at the door, it's still pretty close and pretty loud. But you know, same difference with putting him in a taxi. Taxi is just a carrier, what I call it. So yeah, I mean, typically he's, you know, the weather has been really nice for a long time, except now it's getting colder, so he's less inclined at the moment to stay outside. And he got a good night's rest. So, you know, a lot of times he would curl up around now and sleep for 3 to 5 hours. But I don't think he's doing that at the moment. What to do? What to do? Oh, you space me out, kiddo. There's a new Hulu show. I've watched the first 2 episodes too. Called Murder at the End of the World. And for some reason, it's like, that looks interesting. It's like not every sort of murder mystery show piques my interest, but for some reason that one did. And I'm glad it did, because I watched first 2 episodes. I think there's 3 at the moment available. Really like it. Really like it. I don't know the main actress, but Clive Owen's in it. Always liked him. Typically, it's quiet around here. Sounds like there's a motorcycle outside. Yeah. I know I'm from New York, and I don't know. I always lived in quiet neighborhoods. I'm spoiled. I love things perfectly silent. Especially if I don't have anything playing. I've been up since what, 7:30. It's 9:14 right now. I haven't had anything but coffee. I just realized, kind of getting hungry. It's okay. I'll get something right after this. Right after I play around a little bit. I know. I'm not really zooming in. You can't really see everything, but you can kind of watch me work for a little bit. Kind of, sort of. This is definitely a fun piece. Like I said, Rodney's really good. He has a huge family, and he drives around the U.S. On top of that, he has graveyard shift hours. He's a really, really cool guy. Like I said, an amazing artist. Definitely, if it has to come down to it, I'll hire him at some point when I can afford it again. Even to do a one shot with him would be fun. When it comes down to it, there's so many people I want to work with. But next year things are going to be easier. Next year I'll have a lot more books coming out. I'll have retro wrapped up and coming out. I'll do another crowdfunding with retro. There's the next book in the line. Stuff I'm going to be producing. Yeah, it should, in theory, get easier as I get more and more stuff out. And, I want to do a lot more prints, a lot more of my own artwork. Like I said, right now I'm focused on paying off my bills, which I'll probably be doing for the remainder of this year. Then things will start getting really exciting. Then we'll see this for real action. So what else is happening in TV land? Yeah, definitely recommend if you feel like murder mysteries, Murder at the End of the World. If you like animation and superheroes, we're getting Invincible Season 2 coming out now. And so far that's been good. Forget if I mentioned, there's Blue Eye Samurai. It's a Netflix show. That was really, 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 really good. The animation is gorgeous. The writing is really good. And I finished watching the first season of that. And there will definitely be another season. So definitely something I look forward to checking out more of. It's pretty awesome. Oh, there's I was kind of worried that like they announced a Scott Pilgrim animated series. And I was worried that this is going to be a rehash of the movie. And I watched a little bit of it. I'll probably watch the whole thing regardless. I'm a huge fan of the movie. It's phenomenal. It's definitely a cult classic in my opinion. And it's pretty awesome because like a lot of the cast are all stars now. And for the animated show, I believe they got everybody to do voices for it. Even though they're all bigger stars or whatever. Yeah, so I watched a little bit of it, and it seems to be a rehash of the movie. So, which is, like it's based off a comic book, and so it's probably just following the comic book. Maybe it's more like the comic than the movie. I don't know. We'll see. And I wasn't thrilled about the animation style, but after watching a little bit of it, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. And there's the rocket making the noise on my window. I have these metal screens over the windows out front, and that's what he's banging on with his paws. Ripley was the first one to do that, and I think she taught Rocket how to do it. It's so freaking annoying, but at least it lets me know when you're lying. All right, let's see. So there's me. Let's see. I'll go a little bit more. Like I said, I'll link this and share it out and yeah, have it up for sale. I'm not sure the price. I'd rather price it to sell than get what I deserve. You know. So I'm going to consider it part of the cyber weekend pricing of everything. Oh, he's so annoying. If you don't hear it, then I'm just talking to myself. I mean, I am anyway, but you know. So, what number is this? Yeah, this It's a Winsor Newton #2. You know, it's pretty long, but it's a thinner brush. I have a #3. I might have something bigger than a 3 when I go in and fill in blacks. Even to do some of the feathering he's got here, some of it could be chunkier in the execution. Although I can, pretty much do that by putting a little more ink on the brush. I don't normally put more than I need, meaning I'd rather dip a bunch of times than have too much on the tip. That's what she said. But yeah, I look forward to spending time with a friend tomorrow, my friend Julie. I get to go see Eddie, one of the former cats I have had here. Those that don't know, I previously had 4. But landlord came down on pet owners, and so technically I'm only allowed 1. But Eddie is doing super terrific over by her place. She has 2 dogs, and the bigger one is actually a descendant of Lassie, which I think is pretty awesome. I have a friend who's a descendant of Ron Sterling. Is that right? Am I getting his name right? Twilight's a guy. But in this case, it's an animal who's a descendant of Lassie. I grew up watching Lassie. That's awesome. But yeah, so that dog doesn't really care about Eddie. Is neither in love or in hate or anywhere in between with Eddie. But she has a smaller dog that I think they're becoming buddies. She took a picture of them eating together. Yeah, the smaller dog is much more hyper and fun-loving, and that's right up Eddie's alley. And if you don't know, Eddie was last in here, and I was already considering finding him a new home. But I freaking love that cat, and I enjoy visiting just to see good old Eddie. He's a comical kitty. Well, he's not a kid. He's 3 or 4 years old at least, maybe. But he's all muscle and playful and goofy. He's all the things. Rocket. The reason I have Rocket is, I've mentioned this before, but Rocket only gets along with me. So I'm sort of stuck with Rocket. You know, the best home for him is me. And I've been playing with him a little more, meaning he's more receptive to playing. You know, he'll swat at strings, but he's not necessarily a playful cat. But he does love hanging out and being loved on and purring and yeah, just having a good time like that. All right, so I've gone just over 30 minutes, and there's a lot more to be done, but you can kind of see where it's going. And barring any interruptions throughout today, I should be able to finish this and post it tomorrow. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I'll just list it at 50. I think that's a fair price. You know, I've been undercutting myself with shipping, so I'm going to charge for anything 11 by 17, which is what this is. I'm going to start charging $10 because shipping is ridiculous now. But yeah, thanks for watching. Give it a like if you haven't already. Subscribe to my channel as well. Hit the notification button, bell, blah, that thingy, to get notified when new videos pop up. And you know, eventually I'll be more consistent, but focused on work right now and got a million things to do. Anyway, hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching. Go check out more of my videos, and till next time, keep making art, keep making comics. See ya. Peace.